That's him. I'm still just kind of like speechless.
Hi, and welcome to Whitetail Edge. This is another good episode of Whitetail Edge that we're bringing to you. Today on this hunt, we're going with Corey Meinke, and he's got a really good story with this. And this is kind of like one of them stories where, you know, Whitetail Edge is, you know, we try to be family-oriented, and Corey's little boy gets brought into this hunt in a situation here. You know, he's not with Corey on the hunt, but he gets really involved all summer long, and, you know, he kind of dictates, you know, with Corey, like, I guess giving him the okay of what deer to shoot.
Well, we came out here today and we made a mock scrape tree in our plot here, and got my little man and my wife along, and we're going to use this rake and we're going to scrape out a spot underneath, and Hunter's going to spray that stinky stuff, as he calls it, into this mock scrape. I'm Corey Meinke from Whitetail Edge, and this is a hunt for a deer I call Baby. So Baby was a deer that I've been watching for 3 years now, and Hunter actually picked up one of his sheds from when he was a 2-year-old, and we've got just literally just thousands and thousands of pictures of this deer. He was a deer that you could go to the property, and he was a local. He lived there, and he spent all his time right in the same core area. We decided to sit behind this bank tonight and just keep it fun and interesting. Got my wife out here, obviously, Jacoby. She's up to bat first. We're gonna try to double on a couple does tonight. Jacoby and I were doe hunting. We were actually just sitting on the ground in a huge bowl that had washed out on the side of a creek and was eroding. And we were doe hunting that night, and right at last light, Baby walked out right in front of us, and he knew we were there, and he knew something was going on, but our wind was perfect, he never busted us. He just kind of trotted off. Well, from that point forward, he disappeared on that side of the property, and long story short, I picked him up on the Spartans over on the turnip side, which is approximately 3/4 of a mile from there, a few short days later, and that's when we realized that he had moved to the other side of the property. Once he moved in over there, he was pretty much an everyday buck, and he was coming out through the food plot, out the pinch point. He'd hit that hay field and head out to the corn from there. So he had a complete smorgasbord of a buffet there. Well, here we are, 4:29, and Baby's out in the field. Third night in a row. Third night in a row. That's about all I got. That deer's just asking for it. Absolutely asking for it. Had no intentions of shooting him until the night my son looked me in the eye and he said, "Daddy, you need to kill that deer." And a plan went into effect. Maniac. Well, we're in here tonight. I got my two best helpers with me. Got my son Hunter and my wife Jacoby, and we are going to hang a set right now. We're gonna hunt Baby. Didn't really want to hunt Baby tonight. Didn't really want to hunt Baby at all this year. We've completely stayed off of him, but things are happening with my other deer, and That some are shedding, some are getting pushed all around by rabbit hunters, and some are just flat dying on me. So we're gonna hunt baby tonight. So on the 29th, we got up, we ate breakfast, we phased out at the house, as I like to call it, and we headed down there.
We're getting ready to get all phased out, but you can't follow us for this. We'll see you down at the property.
We went over to a different property where didn't have anything going on, and I had a stand that was real easy to get into. So we went and we grabbed a set of sticks down, ran over to the property where baby was at to do this hanging hunt. We drove in to the property where baby was at, and Hunter actually helped me hang the stand while Jacoby was filming, and it was just such a cool story. So much history with the deer, and to have my son there helping me do everything to set up for this buck was just awesome. We're going to be 25 yards outside of our parking lot, but there's a perfect funnel there. There's a tree that we can literally park in the parking lot, come into the tree on the backside, never cross where we expect him to come out of. And yeah, it should, if he does what he did last night, it'll work. So what?
Do you know that black cow just pooped?
That black cow just pooped.
And
Hunter says that black cow just pooped.
And that Miniflens would.
Yeah. Clover is so overlooked in the food plot game. It's not even funny. And these deer, there's 6 of them out there right now. I know you can't see them all, but these deer were out here when I climbed into stand at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and they have not left. And there was one young buck in the turnips at one point in time. But every deer that has been out here this afternoon has been in that clover. Baby just stepped into the plot up at the far end of the plot, and he's pretty quickly working his way this way. We'll see what happens. If he does what he did last night, he'll end up here at 39 yards. No clues in the lead.
Meh.
Just smoked him. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. It's been such a grind this season, guys. And I have worked, and I've worked, and I've worked. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, in heaven above. We just got it done. I'm going to call my wife. Oh, and then I'm going to call Ben.
Did you get it?
I just smoked baby.
Did you get it?
I killed him, buddy. I killed him. I killed him out of the tree stand that you helped me hang on. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your help, buddy.
Great.
You just prayed. Well, your prayers worked because Daddy just got him.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I love you. I'll probably come home and then we'll come back and get him, okay? All right, I love you. Tell Kobe I love her. Love you, babe. Bye. That's enough to make a guy tear up right there. We're back here. It's about 11 o'clock and I brought my professional tracker with me. Hunter and Jacoby came in and helped me hang this set today, and he wanted to go along for the recovery. So we waited on my good buddy Mike Beachy, who films me as much as he can, and unfortunately wasn't able to be here tonight, but he's here for the recovery. So we're gonna get after the blood trail now. A very, very red Spartan with a beautiful dead meat on the end of it.
It's probably dead meat by now.
Hunter says he's dead meat. On the left side of him here or the right side? I don't know. Last blood we had last night is about 10 yards behind us, and Buck brought us here on a beeline, and we stomped it up pretty good here last night, looking for more blood. So he's working through our foot traffic right now, and I assume he'll be back on the track here real shortly, but brought us here on a beeline, so he's on him, and we're gonna find this deer yet.
That's pretty good ways uphill, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we're at 150 yards straight uphill.
All right, we're back in here the next morning, and after last night, at about 1 o'clock in the morning, we backed out. We lost blood at about 100 yards in those pine needles, and so I called my buddy Jared. He only lives about a half hour away, and he's got a mean little wiener dog here named Buck that's just a tracking machine.
And we came in this morning, Buck brought us right up here to him, about 75 yards past where we were last night. He didn't go anywhere. This is Baby. He's a 4-year-old that I've got 3 years of history with, and just a really cool deer. I love having history with a deer. And my wife Jacoby and son Hunter came in yesterday and helped me hang the stand we killed him out of at about 2:15 in the afternoon. And Hunter also picked up one of this deer's sheds 2 years ago, about 30 yards from where I stuck him last night. So a lot of history, a really cool story, and good friends to share the memory with. So at this point in the season, to put a mature buck down on the ground for Whitetail Edge, that's what we were after, a mature deer. And quite frankly, we killed the best deer on the property, and he was the deer we were specifically targeting. So we're very happy. We're very happy. I just smoked him. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. It's been such a grind this season, guys. At this point in the season, to kill the best deer on the farm that you are specifically targeting, and a mature deer.
I mean, that's what it's all about, really.
Absolutely.
Kill a deer with a backstory, that's what it is.
Absolutely. I love history with the deer.
All in all, it was just an absolutely awesome experience to have my son there for the first time, really playing a role in the hunt. No, he wasn't in the tree with me, but for him to look at me and say, "Daddy, kill this deer," and for him to have found the shed at 2 years old, and to be out there that summer running all the Spartans with us and doing the mineral licks, and it was the hunt of a lifetime as far as that goes. That was really special to me.
Thanks again for watching Whitetail Edge. A great hunt here with Corey Meinke. You know, it's just a true testament to the fact of, you know, getting family involved and all that, how cool it can be. But again, you know, thanks for watching Whitetail Edge. Follow us along on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Mossy Oak Go.